Alright, so I was asked to do a gear bag video for this upcoming season. I got, some new stuff and some old stuff. But I'll show you guys what I got. I'll start off with, here's my gear bag. Thunder Bay Correction Services there. No, I don't live in Thunder Bay, but, it's free. And it doesn't cost me $200 like the other gear bags, although I'm thinking about buying one. I'll start off with clothing. What I wear underneath everything, good old Under Armour. It's light. But it keeps everything together pretty much. I wear like a muscle shirt type thing over the over my t-shirt. Just a little bit of extra padding, but also because sometimes wearing just Under Armour isn't that comfortable to me. Above that, I got some dye. I think these are CX10s, could be C9s or whatever they're called. A couple years old, but they do the job. They got a bit of padding here and there. Top wise, I got the Planet Eclipse distortion jersey. That's what I wear. It's got the padding on the shoulders and a bit on the forearms and elbows. I don't wear any elbow pads, knee pads, anything like that. I'm thinking about maybe getting a pair of knee pads. I can't tell you the amount of times that I've busted my knee on a rock going into a bunker or something like that out in the woods. Sandana, just a plain old Virtue sandana. It's kind of falling apart. Velcro's going on it. New to this year, just got the red HK Army headband, the skull, crossbone there, or whatever you want to call it, and the crown for the HK Army. And then these like $10 gloves, a little bit of plastic padding. I don't find it's worth it to spend $50 on a pair of name brand gloves when these do just fine. That's as far as clothing goes. In my gear bag, what I always have are the pull through squeegee, the double-sided bendy battle swab or whatever you want to call it, and then one with a kind of you can push through. Always good to have. I always carry this one with me on the field. I can't. If you break a ball, sometimes you can shoot it out, but sometimes you can't. Pack-wise, got the dye pack. I forget what it's called. It's dye. Dye pack with. I got 3 dye lock lids now. One of them cracked on me. Don't know how. I kind of just noticed that when gathering all my stuff for the season. Good pack though. Velcro works fine. No problems as of yet, and I've used it for a whole season and a half. In my gear bag too, I always carry extra lid for my my hopper and a towel for extra paint on your gear, or keeping with the sort of protection category. I got my masks. I was using the Empire Events. Great mask. No problems with this one at all. I love it. I've been asked to sell it to a couple people and just can't part with it. I use it every now and then, and I have this issue with selling stuff that I buy, even if I buy others. Just like I bought the SLY Profits. Now there has been issues with some people where the paint gets inside the lens. Hasn't happened to me yet. Hopefully it doesn't happen at all. If it does, got my backup mask, but this is what I wear right now. Planet Eclipse case. This is for the Planet Eclipse E-Tech 4. This is what I played with last year. Great gun, no issues, no leaks, shoots nice and straight. Little loud, it's one of those guns that people will know you're around if you're shooting. But no, it shoots great. like I said, no problems. Really easy with the colored lights there for programming and put your setup to how you want it. So yeah, that's my backup done. What I'm playing with now, well, going to be playing with, is the Lux 2.0. Just got it before this season. I haven't used it on the field yet. Shot it a few times. Super soft, super efficient and smooth. With this is the Rotor. Just got it from a buddy of mine. Haven't used it. I was using a Empire Prophecy, which no problems whatsoever. But changed to a Rotor. Also matches the gun. Had to. Comes with the speed feed too, which works a bit better than the one I had on my Prophecy. This one's very flexy, and the balls actually go in. It could have been an issue of not using it as much on the Prophecy, but the balls would kind of stay on top and you'd have to force them in. I mean, it doesn't really serve a purpose to have a speed feed if they don't go in right away. With that is my 6845 tank. It's a Ninja tank. No problems with that either. Ninja makes great tanks. Carbon fiber, super light. So yeah, that's my setup that I'll be playing with. When I have the GoPro set up on the barrel, looking that way or towards me or whatever, this is what I'll be playing with. That's pretty much what I have in my gear bag. I always carry extra batteries for the hopper, and now the Lux doesn't take any batteries, but the E-Tech does take 9 volts. Always carry batteries with you. I do have a pair of cleats. They're out in my garage. I didn't feel like going to get them, but just a good pair of light Under Armour cleats. I used to wear just sneakers, and once I got cleats, it was a whole new world. You run and you grab the ground, and it also gives you that confidence where you're not going to slip or anything like that, because you can slip and injure yourself pretty easily. You're running and gunning. So that's pretty much what I have in my gear bag. Like I said, this is my setup. I'm pretty excited to play with it. If you guys want to know more, let me know. Watch for more videos coming up of this season's gameplay with the new GoPro Hero 3.